Okay, berry Prada up. So a very good morning to all the viewers and subscribers. So after a really tense few days of line dynamics in the south, we want more. So we've come out early again. We're slowly heading south. We're on a big open clearing at the moment. We just stopped near a herd of wildebeest, and I'm just scouting sort of in between the herd to see if there's any newborns. They also, like I said in the last episode, great entertainment to watch as they run and take their first steps, and maybe we'll even be lucky to see a mother wildebeest giving birth, which is something I've never seen before, but could be something very, very fascinating to film. Not much of a real big game plan. I know the Narus were seen yesterday around S7, so we're going to head down there and see what they're doing, if they're still in the area. I think end game goal is to go south and try and catch up with the Impala Pride and maybe the Kruger male. But we'll just see what happens along the way and if something takes us in a different direction. So something that is amazing to see is just how many baby impalas are just scattered across the bushveld. It's crazy. I mean, a few weeks ago we'd seen one or two with their mothers that had just been born, very skittish. Still, these youngsters are very skittish. Okay, so we've had quite a quiet morning out, and we've just bypassed Main Dam. We're on the other side of Main Dam at the lookout spot where actually a few months ago at the beginning of the year we had that amazing sighting of the hippo that had died and all the crocodiles feeding on it. We're back here at the same lookout spot and we've got a beautiful breeding herd of elephants busy splashing and enjoying themselves in the water. Okay, so that crocodile is right in amongst two groups of elephants now. If the elephants do eventually figure out that crocodile is there, they're not going to be very happy. But right now that croc is sort of trapped between the two groups of elephants. So just as we were about to leave and start heading back to camp, it is getting quite hot. Another breeding herd of elephants has come down. So this dam is very productive throughout the day, especially now in those very, very hot months towards the end of the year. And obviously elephants are great entertainment when they are swimming and playing in the water. So we'll see if this herd comes down to drink. The crocodile did disappear. I think it nearly got sandwiched in amongst some of the elephants from the herd that was drinking here. But I haven't seen his head pop up again, so I don't know if he's made a very swift exit out of this little cove or if he's gone. Amongst the herd we've got this tiny little calf. I think it's probably one of the smallest calves that I've seen around here. It's being shielded now by its mum, but I'm hoping it's going to come into a gap. We can have a look at it, but it's really tiny. It even still has pink behind its ears, which just indicates how small it is and how new it is. Wow, so what a morning out. It's been a very quiet morning in terms of the cats and dogs and all the hairies and scaries, but really, really great time spent with the elephants here at Main Dam. As you can hear, I'm sure you can hear the splashing still. There's loads of elephants here. It's really hot. We are burning here in the sun, but it's definitely worth sitting here watching all these ellies. It started off with a small herd of about 5 or 6, and it's just progressed into, like, I'd say over 50 elephant here. Maybe close to 70 have passed through during the time that we've sat here. So yeah, if we had a bit more shade, I think we'd stay here the whole day and do a little bit of an elephant count. But it's just amazing to watch them playing in the water. Obviously that crocodile came very close, so that was a bit intense, but nothing transpired from that. But yeah, great way to spend time with elephants. And we'll be out in the afternoon. We'll try and see if we can pick up on some of the cats, maybe the imbiris. We might go north and see if we can find them. We'll wait and see what happens. Okay, so this is a wonderful surprise this afternoon. We've come north in the hopes of trying to relocate some lions, and we've just bunked into a wild dog pack. It looks like the Impala pack. We've caught them at just the right time. They're still very, very relaxed, and hopefully they're going to get up and hunt soon. As it gets a bit cooler, there's lots of Impala in the area, so now it's a waiting game. But when these guys get active, it should be nothing short of entertaining. Okay, so as it's gotten cooler, the wild dogs are now getting more and more active. Some of them have been splashing here in the small pan of water. Some are lying on the road just next to me. They are facing the direction of skybeds with their ears very alert. So it's only a matter of time now before something sparks their attention and they move. Okay, so this afternoon we've decided to completely change the way we do things. Normally we follow the dogs from behind and let them lead the way, but because we right up at Skybeds Dam this afternoon, it's very nice big open areas. We can kind of get in front of them and predict where they're going to go. Obviously I say that, not very easy to predict where wild dogs go, but at the moment I'm with Alistair. Alistair's got the dogs now, and he's keeping me updated where they're moving, and so I've just come in front. Normally if I'm alone, it's very difficult to do that. You have to stick with them because they could change direction instantly. But now we've got a bit of a teamwork system going. So I'm waiting in the front, Alistair's following from the back, and hopefully they'll run right across this open area. There is a wildebeest bull that's alone here. We might get a playful interaction with him. It's just wild dogs everywhere at the moment. It's actually crazy. Here comes the whole pack of dogs. We've just repositioned in front of them, and they are now officially on the move. So we've just circled around Skybeds Dam, and we've got a big breeding herd of waterbuck here. Some youngsters in here, perfect targets for the wild dog pack. Alistair's still got the wild dog pack by him. They haven't moved any further than when we last discussed what the game plan was, that they're not really following at the moment. Look at that, everyone. They've seen the waterbuck, they've seen them. Okay, here come the waterbuck. Here come the dogs. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Apparently Alistair got them. They just disappeared into this block way far close to the Kruger boundary, and Alison managed to follow them. And he said that they killed something small, but by the time we've just got in here now, they've all moved off and they've disappeared. Literally 2 minutes from camp, and we've got majority of the Impiri Pride, Mandevu and Chile just sitting here right by Wild Dam. So it is cool weather. I'm hoping they'll get up and maybe move for us a bit. There was an elephant bull that was walking around here, a few Impala off to the left of me, so things could get it a little bit interesting this morning, hopefully a lot, but we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, Impiri Pride up. Okay, so we've just heard Impala alarm calling off to the side of us, and just like that, the whole Impiri Pride is up. Well, the majority that are here are up. And Chila's at the back, Mandevu in the front. They just started trotting off. Wow, so that just escalated from the Impiri Pride sleeping to hearing alarm calls of what sounded like a whole herd of Impala on the opposite side of the river in a big open clearing. And I don't know if they heard the alarm calls and maybe thought something had grabbed an Impala. I also thought so. The way they were snorting, it sounded quite serious. So I don't know if there was a leopard or a cheetah that made a kill like an Impala lamb. Okay, so I'm not sure if all of you can hear me above the wind, but we've just left the Impiri Pride. They were sleeping in that very thick block, so I don't think they're going to do much. And then we heard something amazing get called in. We've seen it once before, that's the hint, but I'm not one to keep secrets and surprises, so here we go. We've got a pangolin again on the virtual safari. Very, very cool. Slowly but surely came out a little bit, then went into another large bush. So we're not going to spend the whole day with it. It's obviously, us being here is a threat. It draws a lot of unnecessary attention, but unbelievable. The world's most trafficked animal, and you get to spend some time with it. There's no words that can describe it other than a really special feeling. But I hope you all enjoyed that one, and that brings this virtual safari to an end.